Alright. So, I've created a few TikToks on YouTube and TikTok. So, in Sonic tonight, I had 6 mozzarella sticks, but I only ate. I had 3 left, so I only ate 3. Yeah, 3. And then I had a corn dog with mustard, and then got a big Route 44 cherry lemonade. It's probably the only really drinks I get at Sonic is cherry lemonade and sweet tea. Even though there has been a few accidents today and tonight, and I had to babysit my niece, which was a nightmare. And I'm not gonna babysit her ever again unless if my sister urgently wants me to, or needs me to, because she's a pain in the butt. She's too much to handle. But I don't know what to do tonight. I got my book from last year. I'll show y'all what I look like, and then what my boyfriend looked like. And I'll show y'all the archery team. Oh, that's what my boyfriend looked like. That was my boyfriend. And still is my boyfriend. I love him so much. And then, okay, so the first time I looked in this and tried to film me, I went so right past me and my boyfriend because we look so different now, and I've dyed my hair a lot. So, my hair was blonde, like beginning of freshman year. So I thought that was one of the friends, James, because he has like blonde hair and like it's down in the like front. So I thought that was him, but I looked for my name. When I went back and looked, I looked for my name, and that's me. I look so awful. I think my boyfriend looks better than me. Y'all, dance for the new people that didn't see him. Here's my boyfriend. And I'll show you all the archery team. Let's see. This is Caleb Thompson. He's one of my archery teammates. He's like the best. I'm gonna miss him because he's a senior. Well, he was. I'm good. What do you mean? Do you have to talk? Let's see if we can find the archery team. Let's see. This is like very. I think I just found it. Yep, I found the archery team. So this is the archery team, and this is me. But that's the archery team. This is all games, and that's all practice, and then that's a game. So that's Sammy, Caleb Thompson, his brother, and then Aiden Criddle. So, and this yearbook feels like more papers in here than all my yearbooks I ever had. We had, I don't know how many we had last year, but we had a lot. And this year we had 15,000 kids at that show. So I know that yearbook for, and then when we have to get one from next year, this year, there's gonna be way more papers because we have 15,000 kids this year. So let's see what my boyfriend is doing because I need him. Actually, I don't remember half of the stuff. I guess. I had an accident today. Well, tonight. I hit my head hard and I lost some of my memory. I only can remember my boyfriend and I hit my head. So, hi, Kenji. I hope I'm saying your name right. So, I can't remember anything besides my boyfriend and I have no idea. I haven't used condoms yet, and we haven't done that yet. We haven't made out yet. Because I've been raped a few times, so but not from my boyfriend. It was from older guys, and one of them, and one of my exes in 7th grade, and I went to Labana, and from 9 p.m. until we didn't get out of the hospital till the ER till 2 p.m. in the morning. So, okay, Zombie, you're gonna have to type it all in one sentence because I'm getting confused. Well, I'm dating my boyfriend now, and we dated in December. In February in 8th grade, and then he broke up with me in 9th grade in December, and I knew and I understand, and then I got help and stuff, and I am better, and then we started dating again because I've dated a lot of guys and I feel him and no. Alright. So this is my boyfriend and me. So and I hope he answers me soon because I want to FaceTime him. So, because the only one I did a live tonight again was because I have nothing else to do. So, and I'm waiting on my boyfriend. Hello, June. So until I can call my boyfriend, I'm gonna do a live because he just got home. So and he said home because I said I'm about to scream and cry until you put me asleep because of these kids. Crying face, crying face, crying face. Baby, it's okay. I just want you. I want a break from everyone else besides you. He sent 3 red hearts. And then I said, I want you, baby, crying emoji. And then he said, I know, baby. I'm home, but we'll FaceTime soon. So I'm waiting until he says that we can FaceTime. And I think I'm about to go in the bathroom and fix my hair because it's like wet and like I don't know, weird from the pool. So and last night I tried with my boyfriend did because I have nightmares but only if my boyfriend doesn't sing me his lullaby because I can't go to sleep good without the lullaby he sings to me. So um and I was trying to find a flashlight last night and I did found the flashlight but the last Saturday or Sunday I tried to let him sing to me. Um, he couldn't really see me, so I turned on the flashlight, and the flashlight is still not working since then. So when I went to babysit my niece today at the land, I got this flashlight, so it will work for tonight. So my boyfriend will see me on call. It has like different modes. Okay, so normally I can't go to sleep without because I sleep so good with red lights, and I don't have no red lights in here yet, and I'm getting some soon. So I feel like instead of going to sleep with a white light, I'm gonna go to sleep with this, even though it's flashy, and it will like it'd be hard to go to sleep, but it's red. So I think it'll be easier since it's red. Because I don't know, red lights always make me go to sleep. But also to see, I needed to, for my boyfriend to see me on FaceTime. So, and I'm gonna tell him that we're gonna leave the call going all night because I think after he sang to me last night, he hung up, and I told him I wanted him to say, but I think he hung up. So, because when I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock, the call ended. So, like, because it only takes like that second for him to put me to sleep when he sings me this lullaby, and it's good. So I think I'm about to go. It's about almost 10. It's 9:59, and we didn't call until like 10 or 11 last night. And I'm feeling we're not gonna do the same until then. So, and I'm gonna take my phone charger out and I charge it in. Oh, my boyfriend just sent me a snack. I don't know about body count. I have to look up what body count is. Oh, of what it says of body count. Body count refers to how many people someone has slept with. I only have slept with one, and that one was when he was 20 and he raped me. So, and I was 10 or 11 or 9 till 11. So, but to go in the bathroom to do my hair, and I'm waiting on till my boyfriend says that I can call. I'm on my school computer, so that's how, because I did do live videos on my phone, but I need to fix my hair because I went swimming when I watched my niece today, so and it feels weird. What do you mean? What happened?
Getting help for my anxiety made me feel like myself again, but we have all sorts of reasons for putting off taking care of ourselves. I thought I could just keep pushing through my depression. Let's push through dinner with the in-laws.
I was 16.
Medication to change who I am. Understood. But what if it helps you feel
It hasn't been 3 years. It has been about
Same. But for me, it was kind of like wishing away my taxes. I've thought about that.
5 or
I've got you. Through hers,
6
you can get
or
a prescription
7.
100% online if a medical professional
5 to 7 years ago.
Through the Hers app, you can message them at any time. There shouldn't be a stigma about taking medication for
I'm
anxiety.
listening
Start
to,
your free assessment today at forhers.com/care.
well, it's an ad,
That's
but
forhers.com/CARE.
it's on Spotify,
Require an online consultation.
and it's
Determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information.
Take 20 with Maddie and Mackenzie, Home Sweet Home.
Xfinity Flex is pulling out all the costs to give you
And
entertainment every week.
apparently there's an ad.
Catch up on all the hits from AMC Plus, like Meet Your Origins. Introduce your kiddos to a world of science and technology on concert. Channel your inner hunter-gatherer with Maneater from My Outdoor TV. While having evolved this National Dog Day from Dog TV's The Dog Moms. And dance to
feel
iHeartRadio's Songs of the Summer playlist. Try a little bit of everything every week. Say free this week into your Xfinity voice remote.
I don't know.
Mutual knows retirement can be an uncomfortable conversation. Who's the big boy? Who's gonna take care of us when we retire? You're gonna make sure we don't
My boyfriend is thinking.
tango lesson
And bocce ball.
and a community pool. Oh.
I have hail on my phone.
Today, feel comfortable about tomorrow. Mass Mutual, live mutual. This is Take 20 with Maddie and Kenzie Ziegler, an iHeartRadio podcast.
We're so bad at intros. We say that every time. It's just another thing. People have to just be used to how awkward we are at the beginning. Well, how do you actually start? So, how's your life going? Like, I don't know. We need to work on that first date. We're like trying to, I'm like, so, what do you do for a living? Anyway, wait, you know what's so funny? This is sidetracked, but I was watching, like Avery Over. Yeah, Aspen Over. I'm sure you guys know that they did a sister Q&A together, and someone asked them,
Thanks.
when did you guys meet? Sisters. When she was born. Well, because I met you in the hospital. Right. Well, this is irrelevant, but I was saying for them, a lot of people, including me, they didn't know they were sisters until, like, maybe a year and a half ago. Okay. But what about, like, the fact that they, like, was same? I just never, I don't look at those things. Anyway, as we talked about, and I think it was the last episode, or one of the last, I can't remember, but Kenzie got an apartment. I did. It's finally, it's happening as we speak. It is happening. I am sleeping in the apartment. And tell us all about it. Give us all the details. I don't think I've had obviously I'm really excited and it's so fun, but I haven't had the actual experience just because I've been moving everything. You mean like you haven't been able to settle yet? Yeah, it's still not to its best potential. Of course. You had the movers came, all the furniture's in, besides the stuff that hasn't arrived yet, which is the couch and the coffee table, which literally since COVID, all of the shipping and all of the furniture has just taken extra long. Kenzie knows, but I got a couch for my apartment and I ordered it before I moved in, and I didn't have a couch for 8 months. Yeah, we sat on the floor most of the time. Or beat bags. Mm-hmm. It was super awkward. Or the 2 chairs that you had in your. The 2 white chairs. Yeah. Yeah, which is fine. I'm not. It wasn't a problem, but it was just a bit everyone knew a couch was going there, and I'm it'll be here soon. Right. 8 months later. But yours is not going to take 8 months, hopefully. We'll see. Urban Outfitters is just a pain. But they're amazing. Their furniture is top tier. I would say to anyone that wants to get really, really, really cute furniture that's not super expensive, because nice furniture, it just is pricey. It is what it is. It's an investment, and I think
Do
Urban
it, but
Outfitters, yes, there are very expensive pieces, but there's also things that are better than shopping at a higher end. Right. It takes a long time, but it's worth the wait. Always. It never disappoints. So I can't really complain. Yeah. But how is it just so weird for you? Because obviously I had my feelings when I moved out, but I also when I moved out, I knew that
I had a very, how do I put this? Like, I moved out with the intention knowing, like, okay, I know that my mom is still okay because Kenzie is at home. But now that you're moving out and you're, like, kind of, repeating what I kind of went through, like, 2 years ago, how does it feel? Like, how do you feel being the last baby out of the house? Like, I thought it would be really easy because you already did it, and it was definitely hard when you moved out just because, like, oh, it's her first baby to leave. But now I feel like it's harder for her because now all of her babies are grown up. Yep. Which I completely, literally, all two of them, which I completely understand. Like, that's probably the hardest thing for a mom. Yeah. But I always tell her, I'm like, you just have to let me grow up. Because it's like, I'm not going to be a baby forever. Yeah. I definitely, like, I feel for all the moms. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not a mom. I don't know what it's like. But, like, and that was my mom's like, you're not a mom. You don't understand. And I'm like, I know that. I do. But, like, it's hard. It must be so hard. Especially when you go from, like, our mom, literally, since we did the show, like, she has been a stay-at-home mom. She filmed with us, and now she's been a stay-at-home mom. And so from going from, like, literally 0 to 100, literally always spending time with us, always being with us, and then going from that to, oh my God, my kids are gone. But you know that she is going to be walking our dogs every day. She's going to be coming over to help me with something. Mm-hmm. So, but since you have the moving out experience, I'm so experienced. Since you have 2 years of it. I mean, yeah, but that's like, I guess you learned a lot in the 2 years. I'm like, how do I run the dishwasher? I don't understand. But regardless, were you scared sleeping in your place alone? I still get scared sometimes. Like, I think, but that's just because I'm a scaredy cat. And I think the worst, and I, like, read into things, which I shouldn't. When Boots barks at something, it's just like, also, hell broke loose. Dogs see things. I know they do. Yeah, no, for sure. It's true. And I just, like, this only happened, like, twice. Boots, like, was staring at the corner, barking at it aggressively, and I was, like, literally in my bed, and I was, like, up against the bed frame, and I'm like, Boots, who's there? I know there's something. I don't know if we talked about this before, but one time,
we talked
about this on the podcast? Maddie called me. It was maybe like 9:30. It was pretty early in the night. Okay. And Maddie FaceTimed me. You FaceTimed me. I'm telling them. Sorry. No, it's fine. She FaceTimed me and was like, I've done this multiple times. Was like, Kenzie, you have to come over. Which, by the way, I did not drive at this time. So I was like, how can I come over? And she was like, Boots is barking at the front door, and there's someone breaking into my house. And I was like, Maddie, no one's breaking into your house. I just see her, like, walk down the stairs a little bit, look, and then, like, run back up to her room like a crazy person. And I was like, Boots is probably barking at your neighbor that's getting into the door next to you. Oh my gosh. I know, it's hard. I definitely get scared, but I'm also, I think, now that I've been in my place long enough, I, like, find security in that. And I also, like, Eddie lives there with me. Right now, this is an adjustment again because he is on tour right now, so I'm literally home alone. Well, guess what? You can sleep at my place tonight. Oh my gosh. Do you want to have a sleepover together? But I also think that, like, it is I'm so happy now because you literally live 4 minutes away from me. So if anything happens, now you don't have an excuse, and they'll say, Kenzie, you need to get here right now, and you have 4 minutes to get here. I could ride my bike, honestly. Why don't you drive your car? That is faster. Because the drive is so pretty. That's why. Oh my God. That's what you're going to be focusing on when I have someone. Oh, when someone's breaking into your house? No. Okay. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I'm saying I need you to come over quickly. Then I will drive my car. Like, I'll just take my good old stroll. Okay. This is so funny. So we were moving the other day I was helping Kenzie move, and we found this really cute mirror, but we wanted to spray paint it because we didn't like the color of it. And in between coats, we were in, like, the garage. In between coats, like, paint coats of it drying, we needed to, distract ourselves so we could let it dry. And it, like, just staring at it is not going to make it go any faster. So Kenzie has 2 electric scooters. So we just started.
Well, first we were running.
First, we did one pass of like doing some like cardio, and then we got back, and then we did another coat, and then we were like, I was like, Maggie, I have electric scooters, and by the way, I'm the only one in this apartment so far. Like, there's no one else here, so we just rode
There's
around
a
for
time,
some
so-
hours. I actually love
Well, that's
those
my
scooters, and we should ride
boyfriend
them.
to break
Yeah,
the
we
time.
really ditched the cardio, didn't we?
I know, but hey, that's like a different form.
Right.
You're still getting some.
Not really at all. They're electric.
Getting your heart rate up.
A little bit from the wind blowing in the air. Oh my god.
There's no wind. We're like in the garage. There's like no. We're like closed
I'll
in.
just.
Yeah, exactly. But do you have any other like
Ooh.
questions? Like obviously, like, and I mentioned this. I think we talked about this in the last episode. Is like you really you obviously
Oh,
have a
he's
specific
cute.
routine when you live at home with your family, but when you move out, you really find your own routine, and if things change, and like you find what works for you, or even if like mom used to put this certain object in this cabinet, you might put it somewhere else because it just works better for you. Like, are you already like seeing how that's gonna work and how that like changes?
Yeah. I think because right now my mom is staying with me because obviously I'm not 18 yet, so I can't really. She doesn't want me to live alone yet, which I completely get. But she's like starting to put her things away in the kitchen, and I'm like, Mom, that doesn't go there. And she's like, What do you mean? Yes, it goes there. And I'm like, No, it doesn't. So that's been
That's
like
good though. You're the
it's
boss.
been a thing.
It's your place.
For
And
sure.
She's just helping you adjust for a little bit, and then.
But she loves the place, so it's good. But I think the one thing I'm nervous about is when people start moving in. Like, I'm so awkward when it comes to meeting like strangers.
Do you want
So
to?
I'm like, am I supposed to like talk to them, say hello, bring them something because I've been the first one there? Do I bring? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What were you saying though?
I had a family that lived next to me, and it was a couple, and they just had a baby, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. Eddie was playing his guitar, not even like it wasn't loud, but we hear a really loud knock on our door, and I quickly opened it, and it was the next door neighbor, and he was like, can you just turn it down? It's too loud. I can't sleep. Like, cussed at me a little bit, and I was like, oh my gosh, of course.
Yeah, you're
right. I closed the door, and then I was like, okay, like, it's 10 o'clock, but then I realized, oh, he's a newborn. Like, of course, he's tired, and he's upset, because it's like, he hasn't probably slept since the day he was born.
Yeah, it's probably just
Totally.
because he
But
hasn't slept.
also, like, we're so young, we're not going to be sleeping. Well, now
You
I
will.
will. 1:45. But, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was that dynamic. And then the whole next day, I was spiraling. Teddy, I was like, do I bring him flowers? Do I write him a card? What do I do? And then some time passed. I didn't do anything because Eddie was like, it's fine. You said sorry. It wasn't even you. I was playing the guitar. It's fine. Right. And then a few months later, they were packing up all their stuff. They left. Like, they moved out. And he was in the garage, like, holding a box. And I was like, you're out? And he was like, yeah, I'm out. And I go, congratulations. That's like what I was so awkward. I didn't know what to say. I said, congratulations. And he was like, thank you. And I was like, that's congrats. And I walked away.
I would have been like, did you move out because of me?
Literally, I was like, oh, thank God, now we can, like, play the guitar.
Right.
No, but I get it. They're a family. They want to, like, actually.
Right. I would have been overthinking like, oh, that time probably.
Now I'm thinking.
I'm a terrible neighbor. Like,
now that's what I'm thinking. But the new neighbors moved in, and I've kind of met them. I literally know 3 people in my apartment, and I've lived there for 2 years.
every time I come into your building, there's no one there. Maybe like one person.
So the moral of the story is, like, you might not even have to worry about making friends.
But mine's all one floor.
That's true.
So like,
Good luck on your journey.
Right?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
congrats if someone moves out, 'cause it's super awkward. Like, they don't know how to receive it.
Guys, today, this is really random, but so, like I said, I'm the first one that moved into this, like, complex, and I opened the door because I had an acting lesson today, and the guy, I don't even know who this guy was, and he looked at me and goes, wait, you live here? And I was like, yeah, I live here. And he goes, no one lives here. This is abandoned. And I said, no, I mean, I have my keys. Like, I live here. And he's like, no, because I talked to the owner of the building.
He's,
And
like, accusing you.
yeah, he was like, no, I talked to the owner of the building and no one lives here. And I was like, That's really
You're like, do you want to come in?
But then he came up to my door and knocked on my door, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, who is this man? Like, I just let him in. This is, like, really bad. And he goes, are you sure you live here? And I said, I mean, I am in my building. And he looks at my guitar and goes, you play the guitar? And I was like, no. And then he was like, okay, so who rented you? I'm like, I live here. Like,
Who was he?
he was like the electrical company or something doing inspections.
Right.
But I was so nervous because my mom wasn't there, and it was me and my acting coach. And so I'm like running up and down this.
Acting coach spot. She
She told him, she was like, I'm pretty sure she lives here. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is so stressful. I was like, what do I do?
That's hilarious.
I'm always like, who do I call in that situation? Do I call the landlord?
Yeah, that's hilarious. I would be like,
I don't live here.
Maybe this is the wrong building.
I'm like, you're right. He's like, whose dog is that? I'm like, I don't know. That would be you. I was actually being I'm pretty sure. I was like,
you're like, you come, like, this is
you want to have some coffee? You want to come hang out? You want to watch my acting lesson?
Yeah. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Is it done? I have 5 minutes left.
What is one thing do you think that is like gonna help you settle the most? Like, is there a specific thing that makes you comfortable, like at home? Is it just your dog, maybe, or is it like my dog? But I feel like the most put together thing right now in my place is my dining table. I feel like it really feels homey when you look at that area. Like, the living room is a mess right now, and the kitchen is somewhat of a mess. But like the dining table, and I just look at it. I posted a picture of it on my backup Instagram, and I was just like, oh, it just looks so homey already. And it's so amazing that, like, I would say too, we're very fortunate. You know, we have worked, very hard and saved up for like getting our own places, but like we really got to pick the pieces that we've dreamt of having in our apartment, and I think it's so cool that like we get to do that, and we're very lucky, so lucky that we're able to do that on our own. 100%. And both of our places are really cute. Totally. You gotta manifest it, and then it comes up. Like, literally, Kenzie and I put together mood boards for her apartment, and literally we got all the furniture that she wanted. Like, well, some things we've altered, but like, everything that you really wanted, you manifested it into real life. Oh. I'm so happy nothing broke on the way. Except you did lose an entire box of like all of your underwear and sweatpants. Bathing suits. Yeah, that's one. I'm not really thinking about that right now because I'm worried about my furniture.
This is one.
You can always buy new underwear and bathing suit. That's true, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. Yeah, that's true. I find it. Do you feel nervous to sleep alone?
Smells
like,
good.
Have you slept there alone yet? Yes. Oh, the first night. Well, no, Dakota was there. That's true. But like, I'm saying you. No, I have not. Are you gonna be nervous too? No, actually. When I was just hanging there by myself at night, I was kind of like weirded out because also like hearing things outside or like these kids were just blasting music on their bikes, and I got really terrified because I was like, what's happening? But honestly, I feel really comfortable. It already feels like a home, which is really important. I know you're capable. I think you're gonna do amazing. I think this is gonna be a really big, important step for you in your life, and I think you're gonna thrive. Thanks. Since you have we talked about this, but you've lived on your own for 2 years, so what would you give someone, like what advice would you give someone that wants to move out on their own and live by themselves? Well, you have to make a lot of sacrifices probably, to move out and save up and do everything, but I would say like, don't listen to what anyone else thinks, like especially in terms of like styling your apartment. Like, it's about self-expression, and if you love something and maybe someone else doesn't, just do it because it'll make you happy, and you're the one living in it, and you're the one waking up and going to bed in it. So it's like really important to make it your own and make it a safe environment for you to want to hang out. Because I know a lot of people that live in apartments and they don't necessarily feel at home, so they're always going out, so they don't have to stay home.
Right. But I made it a really important thing to me to like make my apartment a really homey place. As soon as I get home, I light all the candles and I like turn off lights and put lamps on. Like I set the mood to make it like really nice to where I love hanging out in it and I feel like really safe and calm. Right. And it calms my anxiety a lot. So I would say that's like my best advice or something that I really like cared about and made it a priority, and I'm so happy I did. And I feel like you'll do that too. Yeah. Maddie does this thing, and Eddie and I laugh at it all the time. But that I hate overhead lighting. Yeah, just like when we have dinner, like we've had dinner like maybe a few times together at her place, but the last time we had dinner, it was like pitch black in her. It was not. Okay. I had 3 lamps on and candles. But we're eating dinner and it's like so dark. And when you go to a restaurant and it's moody and dark, that's like a restaurant. This is like Eddie and I were laughing. I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but it's just funny that like we're eating dinner like also, with one light on and we're like, let me interject. Whenever you and Eddie and I are together, you guys team up on me every time. Like you guys always take a side, each other's side. I don't think that. I think so. It's okay. I love it.
My brain's so flat.
Well, I love you. I'm just so happy for you, and you guys are gonna die. I'm sure you're sure. You're very excited, but I'm sure I'll be showing a couple things. Anyone else? Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much for taking time with us. If you had fun, please give us 5 stars. You can follow us on Instagram at Take20Podcast. Email us at 4 or Take20.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bell. Getting help for my anxiety made me feel like myself again, but we have all sorts of reasons for putting off taking care of ourselves. I thought I could just keep pushing through my depression symptoms. Let's push through dinner with the in-laws, not life.
3 more
I
minutes.
don't want medication to change who I am. Understood. But what if it helps you feel like yourself again? I hoped my depression would just go away after a while. Same. But for me, it was kind of like wishing away my taxes.
I've thought about trying medication for my anxiety before, but I don't know where to start.
I've got you. Through hers, you can get a prescription 100% online with a medical professional determines it's right for you. And through the hers app, you can message them at any time. There shouldn't be a stigma about taking medication for anxiety. Start your free assessment today at orhers.com/care. That's orhers.com/CARE. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Prescriptions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Controlled substances like Adderall are available through the Hers platform. Xfinity Flex is pulling out all the stops to give you free premium entertainment every week, no strings attached. Catch up on all the hits from AMC Plus, like Mayor Witches. Introduce your kiddos to a world of science and technology on Homestar. Channel your inner hunter-gatherer with Maneater from My Outdoor TV. While heading of this National Dog Day with Dog TV's The Dog Moms. And dance to iHeartRadio's Songs of the Summer playlist. Try a little bit of everything every week. Save free this week into your Xfinity voice remote.
Blink is a refreshingly easy way to invest. Most investing apps these days just bury you in confusing jargon and complex data. Blink uses clear language to help you invest and learn through hands-on experience. You can trade stocks, funds, and more all in one app. Refreshingly easy, refreshingly Blink. That's PLYNK.
And
Download it on the
glow.
App Store and Google Play. Keep in mind, investing involves risk. Digital Brokerage Services, LLC. All rights reserved.
I'm waiting for the.
This is Take 20 with Maddie and Kenzie Ziegler, an iHeartRadio podcast.
Hey guys, so this is part 2 of the last episode. If you haven't listened, you should do that. This is now Maddie's take on her daily life. We basically, I just asked Kenzie like a
I'm
bunch of
waiting
questions.
for the time.
A lot of you have been wanting to know what our everyday life is really like realistically.
I'm ready for the time to go out. I'm tired. I was trying to sneak out tonight. But I may still sneak out. I don't know. Because the time went out. Yay. Alright. I don't know how to wash this off. I thought you would be more shifty because you love me and care about me. Okay. Presley, which I hate and not doing again, less is Bailey. And uh enjoyed myself and five. I'm trying to think of when I got home. I'm trying to think of when I got home. tired. Two, 5. Didn't wake up till 8. 8:20. Alright, y'all, I'm about to end the live stream so I can FaceTime my boyfriend. Bye. I probably go live tomorrow night. I'm not sure because tomorrow night is a school night. So, but hopefully I'm hanging out with my boyfriend tomorrow, but I'm not sure. So, bye y'all. Have a great day. I'll probably do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure, even though it's a school night. And I'll probably do, if I do hang out with my boyfriend tomorrow, we'll probably make TikToks and stuff from YouTube. So stay tuned. Bye y'all. Love y'all. Peace out.